My name is Kirk Bloodsworth. I was the first person in the United States freed from death row by DNA testing. I spent a total of 8 years, 11 months, and 19 days in prison for a crime I didn't commit. In 1984, a little girl by the name of Dawn Hamilton was found brutally murdered in a wooded area near her home. A search ensued for the killer. They described this person as 6'5", curly blonde hair, bushy mustache, tan skin, and skinny. Yeah, that's me. My hair was as red as a fire plug. I had sideburns down to here. It was definitely a identification witness problem. Of course, I had no idea why these people were saying this. Well, I was arrested on August 9th, 1984, based on an anonymous tip that we found out to be my next door neighbor, who said that the composite sketch looks like my neighbor Kirk. And that's how it all started. Well, at the time I was married, and I was newly married. I was 22 years old. I had never been arrested before. I just charged as a Marine. I went to a Christian high school. I don't tend to purport that I was an angel, but I certainly knew what I wasn't, and that was a child killer. I've been public speaking about my story for 17 years, and my mother passed away before the results came out. This was in January of 1993, and she died of a massive heart attack while I was in prison. I was allowed to see her for 5 minutes in handcuffs and shackles, and I went back to prison. And, so time goes on, and I started to my activism, but the one thing that kept a constant in my life was that Dawn Hamilton was the little girl that was murdered. She had nobody to speak for her. I was incensed by this, and this is really what kept me going. I knew I was innocent. I had no, I had no reservations there. I wanted to find out who did it, and I thought to myself, well, if I find that person, I don't have to worry about the rest. I just did it in reverse. Now, I have traveled all over the world, and I am very happy with my life, and Dawn finally got justice. You can read this story if you wish. It's a book called Bloodsworth, The True Story of the First Death Row Inmate Exonerated by DNA. And it's written by Tim Junkin.